Alright, everything looks good. Let's go ahead and get this video started. What's up, everybody? It is me, Music Man Johnny, PM7FV. I'd like to say welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing some more NFL record predictions, and today I'm going to be predicting the records for the 4 teams in the AFC East. For those of you who don't know the 4 teams in the AFC East, we have the New England Patriots, the Buffalo Bills, the Miami Dolphins, and the New York Jets. A couple of these teams I think are going to be good this year, but I could definitely see a couple of them doing not so good. So, I'm not going to go on some big rant as usual. With that being said, let's get to the predictions. First team I'm going to start with is the New York Jets. Now, Jets, I think, definitely have some uncertainty going into this season because they have Justin Fields at their quarterback, who I believe is probably going to be the starter for them week 1. And they have a new head coach, who is Aaron Glenn, the former defensive coordinator of the Detroit Lions. Jets, I think, are going to not be so good this year. Honestly, can't see Justin Fields living up to the hype that he's getting. And they do have a tough schedule, and they do play in a tough division. So overall, I have the Jets going 3-14. There's a good chance they may win a couple more games than I have them going, but I'm sticking with the 3-14 record. So, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Next team I'm going to be predicting is the New England Patriots. Patriots, I think, are another team that's definitely got some hype going for them right now. They do have Drake May going into his 2nd year in the NFL. And they have Mike Vrabel now as their head coach. I could definitely see Drake May having a breakout season this year. And I could potentially see this team being a sleeper team. However, besides Drake May, I just think overall the team's just a little bit inconsistent. And they do have a few tough games on here. So overall I have the Patriots going 7-10. I could definitely see them being just a little bit better than that, but I'm sticking with this record. I still think Drake May is going to do good, but in the majority of games overall, I don't think the team's going to be playoff caliber. So, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Third team we have here is the Miami Dolphins. Dolphins, I think, were probably the most unfortunate team that had their most unfortunate amount of time last season, because Tua got hurt early and probably could have done better, but they didn't. So I think this year might be a bit of a bounce back year for Tua and the rest of the team overall. They did lose Jalen Ramsey, though, recently, so their defense might have a few struggles. But I could definitely see this team still being right around a mid-record team. So overall, I have the Dolphins going 9-8. That's about the same kind of record they've been finishing at for the past few seasons. Have finished a little bit better. Last year they were just a game under that. So I think this is a sensible record for them. I just think they're going to be mid again this year. So that being said, let's move on to the last one. For the final team in the AFC East, I'm predicting the Buffalo Bills. I gotta say, Josh Allen definitely had his best season in the NFL last year. He definitely deserved to win MVP. I actually predicted him to win the MVP like several weeks into the season, and sure enough, I was right. Now, Bills definitely have a loaded roster right now. I could definitely see this team finishing right around the same record as last year. It just looks so good, and they could potentially go all the way this year. This might be their year where they go all the way and win their first ever Super Bowl. So overall, I have the Bills going 14-3. I could easily see this team winning 14 games. There might be some close games in here, but I'm sticking with 14-3. I think Josh Allen's just going to continue to keep getting better, and he's going to finally get Buffalo their first Super Bowl that they most certainly deserve. So, that's all my predictions for the 4 teams. Let's see the final results. So, for the final results, we have the Buffalo Bills winning the division, going 14-3. The Dolphins finish at 9-8. The New England Patriots finish at 7-10. And the Jets finish at 3-14. So, that's basically it for this video right here. I hope you all have enjoyed today's video. If you did, you already know the routine. Leave a like on this video. Comment down below what you think the teams are going to finish with this coming season, or what you think of my predictions, whichever you prefer to comment. Share this with all your family and friends to help more people find this channel, and please do subscribe to help this channel grow. Once again, I want to hit 100 subs before the year ends, and only you, the people who are not subscribed, can make that happen. So, thanks again for watching. Hope y'all have a blessed day, and I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye!